Alright, let's take a look at question number 13. In question 13, we're going to be looking at how to solve inequalities into variables. Question 13 reads, when 3a plus 7b greater than 2a minus 8b is solved for a, the result is... So what we have here is an inequality, okay? So what are we supposed to do when we're asked to solve for a particular variable in an inequality? So let's write down something to keep in mind. What it means to solve. To solve an inequality or equation, for a variable means what? It means to isolate. Okay, you want to get that variable by itself. Isolate that variable using the properties of equality. Using properties of equality or inequality, depending on what you're working on. Alrighty, in this particular case we're going to be using the properties of inequality because it's an inequality that we have. So the task is to solve for a. So just look at the word solve as isolate. Alright, so we have an inequality 3a plus 7b is greater than 2a minus 8b. So the goal is to get the a by itself. Okay, so what we are going to do first is collect like terms to different sides of the equation. We want all the terms with an a component on the left side and every other term without a's on the other side of the inequality. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to move the terms with the b's to the right side. So on the left side we have positive 7b. Okay, so we need this term on the right side. So how do we move positive 7b to the right side of the inequality? We use the inverse operation, right? So plus 7b, the inverse is minus 7b. So what we're going to do is subtract 7b from both sides of the inequality. Alright? So this property is similar to that of equations 2, of equality 2. So what happens? We have 3a. Now, positive 7b minus 7b, those two add up to 0, so that's gone. 3a is greater than 2a. Now, what is negative 8b minus 7b? The signs are the same, okay? So when you're combining terms with the same sign, what do? You add and keep the sign. Preserve the negativity and add the coefficients. 8 plus 7 is 15, so it's 15b. Bam. Okay, we're looking better now because we have only a on the left side, but we have a problem. We have a term with an a on the right. So we need to move this term to the left side of the equation. Okay, so this 2a has a sign. It's a positive. Okay, if a term doesn't have a sign, the default sign is positive. So our goal now is to move this 2a term to the left side of the equation. What is the inverse of plus 2a? The inverse of plus 2a is minus 2a. So we're going to subtract 2a from both sides of the equation. And let's see what that yields. Now on the left side, what is 3a minus 2a? Signs are different, so we're going to subtract, okay? Subtract and keep the sign of the bigger term. The bigger term is 3a positive, so we'll keep that sign. 3 is bigger than 2, so we'll keep the sign of the positive. 3 minus 2 is 1, so we're going to be left with just 1a. If the coefficient is 1, you don't have to write it, okay? So there's like a 1 here, but you don't write it. 1 is like the invisible coefficient. Alright, so 3a minus 2a is a, and that's greater than 2a, positive 2a minus 2a are inverses, they add up to 0. So we're left with negative 15b. Alright, so our answer is A is greater than negative 15b. How do we know that we're done solving? We know that we're done solving because a has been what? A has been isolated. Isolation of a variable is basically what solving that inequality or equation for that variable means. Alrighty, so the answer to question number 13 is option number 4. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this presentation. I really appreciate it. Let us know what you think. If you found the contents of this tutorial helpful in your preparation for the upcoming Regents exam, let us know what you found easy to understand and what was complicated. Just post your comments in the comment section below. If you found the contents of this tutorial helpful in your preparation for the Regents exam, do give us a thumbs up. Your positive feedback is very valuable to us, and do share with your friends so that they can also benefit from this review material. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for updates to the remainder of this review series. If you would like to gain access to the transcripts of this video, do visit our website at mathgotserved.com under New York Regents exam. Thanks again for watching and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.